Just cause I like a finger in my ass, it doesn't mean I'm gay unless you want to pay. Or even straight out of Romania, dude. Whoa, dude, welcome to the cast, dude. Straight out of Romania, no big deal, dude. So I'm renovating both sides of my house today in this podcast. It's going to be a quick one because I got contractors on the other side. However, this is called multitasking. This is called, time management. And I used to work with someone, let's just call her Angela. And everyone has an Angela at the office, right? And you know these people, resting bitch face, just and mean, egotistical. It's like they suck the life out of a room. Oh, I can't breathe, dude. Angela's here, dude. Shh, hide your lippers, boys. Angela's here. And those people, they always have excuses, and I hate excuses. I'm busy. I hate that. Here's a time management book. There you go. Now you're an adult. And that's what this is. This is time management, people. And I want to do this podcast in the most hilarious room in the house. It used to be a child's playroom, and it's so creepy. We're in the basement. Shh. Angela can hear you. Check it out. Rock on, dude. Skate for life, bro. This is the creepiest room out. That's the S. Remember the S in high school? I used to build. And DC, dude, that's a DC logo. That's a DC logo. I'm a DC mogul that does DC logos, dude. That's a DC logo, and I used to wear DCs. I used to wear, really skinny, really tight jeans with big moon shoes. They look like clown shoes. That was the cool thing to do. That's how I walk, dude, on moon shoes. So I did infiltrate Andrew Tate's fraternity. That's what they deem it. Fraternity organization 7 months ago when I started comedy, because I've always been on the right side of history. I really have. With the Andrew Tate thing, what happened is I texted Justin Wallop, and next thing you know, I got an interview. This took weeks, and you guys can go back to my awful shorts I did 7 months ago when I started comedy, and you guys will see I infiltrated the group, and this whole interview lasted about an hour, and I actually liked the college. It was like a college kid, and when I was in college too, they had pyramid schemes like that too. They had something called Verve. It was like an energy drink. One of my buddies was doing it, and he's like, you gotta leave the can in the gym so people go, Verve? Whoa, dude, that's marketing genius, bro. Verve. And like, I was like halfway through the Verve interview, and I was like, dude, I'm not selling my soul. Like, what is this? I have to sell my soul to get money? I ain't doing that, bro. And I left. And that's what I said to him. During this interview, I actually kind of liked him. Unfortunately, it was like a fraternity kid in college, and we got along. We were talking about spirituality, religion, blah, blah, blah. And at the very end of the interview, he goes, well, who do you want to meet? And I go, what do you mean? He's like, if you can meet anyone, the most famous people ever, who do you want to meet? And I go, Justin Wallop. So I want to meet Justin Wallop and Andrew Tate, please. Can I do that, please? And he's like, well, of course. $3,000. I go, $3,000? No way. I'll get that right over to you, sir. And they ghosted him, and that was my first bit. And I have the Andrew Tate defense song. I'll put it in there, and that was the first time I got a laugh on stage. And let me remind you, 7 months ago, it was not cool to hate on Andrew. Candace Owens, Jordan, he was prime time, dude. He was that dude from Romania that's like a Disney cartoon villain, the narcissistic psychopathic weirdo that's going, hey man, you guys are ugly, no one cares about you. You're the low, I don't know why I'm sounding like Alex Jones. You're the lowest of the low. No one cares about men. If you're broke and gross, come join me. Come to Neverland in Romania, and you will conquer the world, and you will be rich. So now it's cool to hate on that guy. And, that just goes to show there's like pressure that gets put on comedians. 7 months ago, I didn't care. Like, I was like, no, I know this guy's a psychopathic, narcissistic weirdo through my psychological experience and my scientific background. Like, no, I see this. It's the oldest trick in the book, dude. You're going to have a pyramid scheme with college kids? Cool. Well, let me expose you guys. But no one really listened. I got like the Andrew Tate fans are monetarily invested in keeping the facade going. Like they're literally making money off of it. So if you're talking about Andrew Tate, that's my pocketbook, dude. You're talking about my pocketbook. No way, dude. And that's why they're so vicious. They're worse than Swifties. Swifties do it out of the kindness of their heart. I like Swifties. I have a Bite Me Taylor Swift song, and Swifties were actually pretty cool. Like the one or two that listen to it. The Andrew Tate people, they're vicious, dude, because they're monetarily invested in this psychopathic lie. So I don't know if JRE's really having Andrew Tate on, but I heard that. And, I listened to JRE my whole life. Like when I was a kid, he was like my second dad, to be honest. And I stopped listening to him because early on he's like, I hate politics, I'll never do. Now he's at an inauguration, dude. He's talking about mainstream stuff, and it's almost like in the beginning he was talking to people he was interested in, and now he's just talking to people he thinks the masses would be interested in because he's way too big and he lost touch with reality. When you make that much money, dude, you have a hard time. Like, look, it reminds me of I was working in Los Angeles for the government. I was a good guy. I did soil and groundwater remediation. I was a scientist working for the EPA and the good agencies, not the bad ones. I was doing God's work. I would clean the earth, soil and groundwater remediation. So I was volunteering for this place called Nexus. It was in Culver City, and we'd make PB&Js. It was a volunteer group. There would be 30 or 40 of us. We'd be in a line making PB&Js. And I would do like the jelly. She'd do the peanut butter. And then we're filling up these big cardboard boxes with peanut butter and jellies. And we'd go to Skid Row. And if you don't know what Skid Row is, it's sad. It's really sad. There's a population of like 50,000 homeless people. And some have generators, some have, they're living like Kid Rock, dude. They're living large. So you got free electricity, free tents. Now you're getting free PBs, dude. PB&Js, dude. And the ratio was just right, dude. That's that bad boy PB&J, dude. I saw all Tate stuff, dude. I'm a bad boy now. So I'm getting adult braces. That's peacocking. So the story goes like this. And this is 100% true. I'm not exaggerating one iota, dude. Not one iota, dude. No exaggeration here. We bring these these huge, heavy cardboard boxes of 10,000 PB&Js, and they be gone in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm not exaggerating one iota. Literally, they'd be gone in 15 minutes. There's like a Spanish volunteer group that they had like a burrito truck. I'm not making this up either. They'd be like 12-year-olds whipping burritos, dude. Oh, damn, the burrito hit. Getting knocked out by burritos in Skid Row. True story, man. I remember this one adult was like, hey, stop throwing the burritos. You whip them, dude. There'd be like 12-year-old like baseball players from Puerto Rico. Death by burrito in Skid Row. You know how it is, dude. Fentanyl gets them, but the burritos, no one's talking about that, are they? So that's what the Joe Rogan, that's what the analogy is. It's like you're giving that garbage to masses now. Andrew Tate, if he was honest with himself, are you interested in talking to him? No. A psychopathic weirdo that has a pyramid scheme? Why would you be interested? He has a Bugatti, dude. So what? Who cares, dude? Look, that's what I was on the right side of history, even with the Kill Tony thing. Like, I'm being honest. This is all vanity. What Kill Tony was when I got to Austin, you have these high schoolish. It feels like high school. It feels like worse than LA, and I lived in LA. So Austin, Texas now is like 99% of the comics talk smack behind their backs, behind other comics' backs, and that's how they climb the hierarchy to get gigs now. Instead of being funny, they talk smack and they go, I want to be on Kill. I've got to Kill Tony. And these psychopaths tried luring me to do Kill Tony. Thank God I didn't do Kill Tony. It's 1 minute. It's preying on vulnerable open micers and people that have never really done comedy before. Some, granted, they have professional careers that went on Kill Tony, but he's not helping people. You make a terrible community that way. It's Look, and I was on the right side of history with that. I'm telling you, just like 7 months ago, everyone thought I was crazy for doing the Andrew Tate thing. But yeah, that's what we're trying to do in Bethlehem, is make a really loving, supportive environment for comedy to thrive. Like, you want to implore people to keep coming back and work hard. That's what comedy. So everything I try to do, I try and work really hard at it. Like, try and be professional at what you do. And with the comedy thing, it's like, there's going to be bumps and distractions. There shouldn't be this unnecessary weight and pressure and friction. I'm walking on eggshells, dude. Who am I gonna, like, that's how Austin felt. You're like, I'm walking on eggshells constantly with these weirdos. That's not cool. And that's what you want. If you want to make a really cool, loving community to have authentic comedy, you know, grow, you gotta throw some love. You gotta, like, stop judging. You know, let them experiment on stage. Who cares, dude? Like, there has to be some experimentation. And that's what this whole YouTube thing was for me from the beginning. I wanted to show people, look, I never did comedy before. And 7 months later, I'm a lot better, dude.
I'll call you, set me back on fire and point me down sweat. Your songs sound the same, but I gotta